Okay. Okay. Grabbing myself a cold beverage. Okay. So, it's something a little different than the usual soccer content. So, tag everyone in subscribe for a while. I feel like the game is probably still pretty loud. Just have to wait for somebody to tell me otherwise. But I think we're gonna get right into it here. Yes, this is Fallout London. I don't know like anything really about it. I watched a couple of trailers and wanted to give this a try. And as an American doing some stuff in Great Britain, I'm sure it's gonna go great. Okay. Let me start this little intro movie. I started up until you got the Pip-Boy, just to kind of get a peep of the perks and how it works, and it looks like it's more of a New Vegas style, like an older Fallout style perk system than Fallout 4's, which is cool. I think I know how I want my stats to be, but it's just kind of up in the air. This first playthrough, we're gonna try to do a little bit of everything, but I'll explain that like as we get, into it. But let's start it, shall we?
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of man, when tribes beat each other to death over necessities, the will to power has been the driving force of mankind. When the great fires of humanity's ambition ravaged the earth, it was not our doing, for the bloodiest chapter of human history had only begun. Britain was not spared the hellfire, and London, a monument to mankind's ambition, was returned to the state of nature. Those who emerged from the ashes did so from a network of underground bunkers known as Pindar stations. And so it was that the embers of civilization would ignite once again. Over a century later, through the military might of the Tommies, an aristocratic parliament continues to give orders. But few are still listening. In the Tower Hamlets, the fifth column rises. Training drums beat and uniforms march, all in the name of their dear leader, Eve Varney. Across the Thames, in the pastures of Richmond, a great army gathers strength. Styled on the Camelot knights of days past, they're headed once more unto the breach. For there are whispers of angels beneath this hallowed land, a curtain of illusion and intrigue, a puppeteer behind the scene. Only one thing is certain. Those who take the road to Westminster will be forever changed. Because in mankind's pursuit of power, there is no price too high, no life too valuable, and no ideal too sacred. Because war never changes.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Stand clear of the doors, please.
Okay. Well, I'm a man, so...
Subject has been performing adequately. No spikes and visuals. Nothing unusual.
Perfectly usual.
Quiet. Smythe will be pleased.
How are they in appearance?
Uncertain. Perhaps we should take a closer examination.
Okay. Right into the character creator. I'm not gonna spend like a lot of time. Just comb through the presets really quick. Honestly, we might just go with the default guy. I'm not gonna go like super in depth with creating a character. Whoa, that's intense. Definitely some different ones than the base Fallout 4, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. I mean, Forced Smile is kind of funny. Do we do like a Joker meme, you think? Kind of middle of the road. I'm also playing this on a controller because that's like classic nostalgia Fallout 4. Well, just Fallout in general. We could do a Joker meme. This is getting funnier and funnier. Um, yeah. Can we? First, I didn't apply the scarring. Apply. Thank you. I don't know if you can do like makeup. Let's see here. I might just have to make his like whole ass skin white, which is fine. Um, whoa. There's some crazy eye colors too. Golly. That's the whitest you can make him. Surely there's a way. There's face tattoos. That's not it. Wouldn't be a blemish either. I mean, you could do all like these. I think we'll just go with the normal guy. Okay, done. Confirm character, yep.
Excellent. A rapid progress is being made. And with zero anomalies.
Of course. Now, what about their physical and mental development?
Okay. So normally, at least where Fallout 4 is concerned, I normally put my stat spread is, I believe it is 4 in everything. Yes. That's normally what I do anymore. I don't try to do anything kind of specific. And this does let you do like a little bit of everything. It gives you like hacking and lock picking. But I think I'm going to try to change it up, and I kind of wrote down where I would like my ability scores. I just don't think they'll happen. Yeah, certainly not. Now that I'm looking at them, there's no way. Yeah, so we actually might go with this approach. Very milquetoast character, but at least that'll get me a little bit of access to all the different ability scores. And I can I did see I could train them. To make them higher, and I'm sure there's like bobbleheads and stuff too. So let's just go with this. Huh. Name. How about we'll go with a nice Bobby. Bad teeth. How do I feel about that? I like it. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm not playing on Survivor difficulty. I did think about it, because that is also pretty much the only way I can play Fallout 4 base game anymore, is survival mode. But I kind of feel like first time playing it, maybe, you know, allow the fast travel, not having brutal combat or limited saving capability. I think it'd be a lot better experience. So, losing the carry weight. I don't know how many of these will actually take. I did kind of look through them. They're also very New Vegas coded. In fact, I mean, half of these I think actually are from New Vegas. I will probably be taking that one. Getting a +1 to every special stat, making everything 5. That's pretty good. %, more damage. Wow, that's intense. Yeah, Night Owl. That's a classic perk. Now, I did think Puritan was pretty funny. I mean, also, and that's pretty good. +1 strength and endurance. This is reversed if the player drinks alcohol or uses chems. So I'm assuming what that means is it's reversed while under the effects of the alcohol or the chem. I wonder if that means like permanently. And Sleepwalker could be fun. I don't know how much it'll happen in like a base game difficulty. That would apply a lot more in like a survival mode where you have to sleep to save. Which that could be fun. I don't think I'm gonna take it on this first playthrough though. So I think I might just take Gifted if that is allowed. Otherwise, I don't really know what else I'd want to take. I mean, that's not bad. I just don't know how much I want, like, actual modifiers again on, like, a first playthrough. There we go. Okay, we could just take Gifted. That's fine. Cool.
Gentlemen, I trust everything is going well.
Tremendously so. In fact, it may be our best work yet.
Good. The subject looks ready for conditioning. Within a week or so, we can wrap up Phase 1.
Thank you, sir. I'll set Phase 1 on autopilot.
See that it's done.
Seems to be rousing a bit.
Not to worry. Let's put them back under.
Oh. God, dude, the guns in this look sick. And having a 5 means I can take Heavy Weapons Expert, which I think gives me access to all of the weapon perks, I think. 'Cause most of them are really low. Like, I think Gunslinger is Agility 1. And Rifleman's like Perception 2, I think. Whoa, okay. He got blown all the way over here. Okay. +3 intelligence, +2 perception, -2 charisma. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how useful a lot of this stuff is. I'll probably be kicking myself in the pants later, but... It has been a while since I played Fallout. Okay, well, this leads to nowhere. I thought British people didn't believe in guns. I thought it was against their religion or something. Sure. If I remember right, this is like a... Oh, that's cool. I might actually wear that. I think this is like a people who supported them on like Patreon and stuff. Yeah. Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Wow. Alrighty. Well, I have to get the Pip-Boy before I can access my inventory, and if I remember right, it is this way. Bobby pins. Terminal. 32 rounds. Interesting, interesting. It's a pencil sharpener. That's cool. Anything? Yeah, I mean, I kind of remember some of the important scrap in Fallout 4, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. So you do this, which unlocks all of these. These things freak me out. Rats. Interesting. If I remember right, yeah, it's right here. Screwdriver. Oh, do you get like choices? I see. Because I grabbed this one. Which, I mean, you know, it is different than your traditional Pip-Boy. So I might use that. Let's see. Okay. So I was never good at hacking terminals, and I understand that it is like stupid easy. But I'm stupid, so I normally just kind of pick 3 random words, and then I back out, and you re-enter the terminal, and you get all your tries back. Okay, so it's not like that word at all. Okay. Hey, look at that. First try. Oh, I don't want to read. A patrol up in Newham has discovered a stockpile of American technology hidden away on a military cargo plane at the London City Airport. The flight logs suggest it was grounded after the United States annexation of Canada and held in containment until the bombs fell. Curious. I'll have some of it brought down. Let's see what's salvageable. Say what you will about the Americans, and I always did, but their technological trinkets were delightful. Let's forget the atom bomb and look at their more practical contributions. take the Pip-Boy for example, a Robco design. It's a marvelous little invention and contains all one would need to carry out daily tasks. It has a radio, global positioning system, task management, and countless other utilities. Who needs a brain when you have all that? Obviously, I would never need such a device, but I could see it having some use. I'll reverse engineer it. There's always room for improvements in Robco inventions. I've come to the correct conclusion that a wrist-mounted device would be impractical for use within my own organization. Whether it be scientists or troopers, they must have immaculate accuracy. A hunk of metal strapped to their wrists would hinder that. Yes, a handheld ergonomic device would be suited for our needs. I'd also like to install a proper Geiger counter. Don't get me wrong, it's impressively concerning that they had the foresight to include one, but you can barely read the thing on that model. It's not ideal. I had to look at some other models. Turns out Vaultec made some revisions of their own, specifically some kind of video-assisted targeting system. Intriguing. Our troops, of course, can already outperform this technology, but I might as well include it. I'll also make it compatible with the laboratory maglocks, why not? It looks like I'm nearing completion of this little project. The Attaboy has finally been born. Angel Technical Task Assistant. I just need to iron out a few kinks and we'll have a working prototype. Though, I'll have to put this project on the back burner for a while. There are far more pressing matters to deal with. Okay, well, let's try the Attaboy. That's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, so here we are. Yep, plus $1 special, but suffer negative 15% experience gain. This does count as armor. That is interesting. Quests, yeah. So yeah, there's workshops, so I'm assuming there's gonna be settlement building like in Fallout 4. Skip the facility. No radio. Utility belt. Okay. Gotcha. That's cool. Okay.
Got no power. The bloody thing won't budge. You ain't nothing, Johnny.
Oh, that's kind of cool. How it hangs off your belt.
You got it, boss. Uh-huh. Yeah, no power. I can remove it from the main network. But
What the fuck's that on the camera? Right outside, look. Ain't they one of the floaters?
I don't give a fuck. Just get us out of here. They'll have to find their own way.
Rerouting to emergency power.
I don't like this.
I'm watching over it.
Pick up the torch. That's a flashlight. This is a flashlight. It's not a torch. A torch is something that we used in the Middle Ages. Ooh. Wow. That looks really good. I was never super big on crafting stuff. Wow. Plus 2 times sneak attack modifier though. Whoa. I don't know, we'll have to see. I might run a survival mode, saving this, and really go into like the crafting and like settlement building and stuff. We'll check it out. Cow trips, bear trap, that's cool. And I do plan on taking blacksmith. Poison cow trips, bleeding bear traps. Yeah, we'll have to see. I could see a lot of interesting, kind of funny builds. And who knows, we might go back and play base Fallout 4. I did have to buy it, obviously, to play this. So, that might be something. God, I feel like I'm gonna miss so much. I've also been playing games with a lot bigger FOV or third person, so I feel like I'm suction cupped to the screen. Okay. Maybe through here? Yep, no one has any weapons.
Where are you going? I doubt you'll make it far, someone such as yourself. You were more useful as a lab rat. But alas, it seems I'm not long for this world. It's a shame, really. There was so much I wanted to do. Off you go, then. Be seeing you.
Emergency decontamination in effect.
Oh. Interesting guy. Bobby pin box. Cool. Yep, okay.
Going up.
I do believe I have the difficulty set to normal. I'll check it here in a minute, but I mean, I'm not stressing it. I like survival, but it kind of evens the playing field. You get one shot, but so can they. So that guy's been here for a while. Also, yeah, he's in like a old school British uniform. Interesting.
You are quite the wayfarer, aren't you? Escaping all that hubbub. With all you've been through, I'm impressed. It seems I neglected to introduce myself. Very unprofessional of me. I'm Mr. Smythe. And you? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. Now, I'm sure you have many questions, and perhaps someday I'll answer them. But for now, wayfarer, let's not stand on parade. Since I'm all for giving one a sporting chance, I've unlocked the doors. Go. Stay safe, and remember, mind the gap.
What does that jingle remind me of? That's some, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire kind of. That one's chained. So I'm assuming there's a door up here that is not. Cigarettes? I will say these terminals are pretty sick. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I'm an American. I don't know how to read. Nice. You didn't have a fun time.
Going up.
This is gonna take me. Oh, sorry. Ahead of me somewhere. Now they're behind me. Okay. It's kind of tough without a weapon. Ooh, okay. So now they have like stat specific interactions. That's cool. Yep, lockpicking is Bethesda lockpicking. There we go. Do it. I mean, that's what quick saves are for, right? Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. So I guess this was kind of a nothing burger then? Oh wait. Nope, yeah, nope. Tickets. Something tells me I want to grab those. Yeah. So there's a door somewhere else. He said mind the gap, so I think there was like a subway entrance there to the left. Let's check it out. It's a shame I won't really be able to get that far. I had to deal with some technical issues. I couldn't stream as early as I wanted to. Yeah, over here was huh. Oh, Make yourself an IPA. Wow. Glue cumber? You gay? Wow. There's a bunch of stuff you can make. Yeah, we might have to do like a playthrough specifically around trying to do all this crafting and stuff. Of course, making food's not as hard as some of the other stuff where you have to have perks invested in them. Pre-war rations, moldy food. Till, let's register. That's gonna happen a lot. Cool. This feels like a jump scare. Okay. Yeah, I'm already seeing the appeal of playing a survival playthrough. Wait a minute. We'll take that. There we go. That's what we needed. Quite. Beer mugs. Some kind of a gift shop, maybe? Yeah, so maybe I was wrong. For some reason I thought that was like a metro entrance. Okay, keep looking around. Certainly no TARDIS. Right, this is... it's blocked off. And I came from there, right? Surely that doesn't... Let's keep looking around. I feel like it'd have to be this way. Yeah, there we go. London Bridge Station. Yeah, so as far as like, ooh, sorry, I got a cramp in my leg. Ow, okay. As far as like, perks and stuff go, I mean, it's all gonna be pretty loosey-goosey. It's just kind of whatever I'm feeling. But like I said, I plan on getting blacksmith and armorer and trying to dip my toe into several different weapons. Golly. Get the meat, probably make something with them. I hate these freaking rats, dude. Go ahead and pop a... Ooh, I only got one. That's not good. And wow, does it not heal for a lot? Okay. Is this a weapon? Sorry. Didn't mean to shove you there. I think I can use that cane as a melee weapon. Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's cool. All these tabs have specific designs. Take that beer, take that dirty water too. Oh, there's alcohol back there. It's just looks like it's just the bottles. Wow, look at the detail on them. That's really cool. This is dope. Ooh, there is a safe in there. I wonder if you can get in there. significantly more damage. I gotta find some healing items, dude. Teddy bear. Pink wafers. Another birthday cake. Cherry Bakewells. See if they give me health. Okay. Wow. 2 HP. 10 HP for 4 rads, so not as good. There we go. That'll work for now. Dude, my Fallout 4 save, or even my New Vegas save, would really like this stack of cans. New Vegas, I can make ammo. Ticket machine, well, I have a ticket. I knew there was a reason to pick those up, dude. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Pop another quick save. Wow, this is like Stalker. Yes. There it is. Go ahead and take all those tickets. They seem useful. Terminals are destroyed. Yeah. That's the one thing I don't like about these. Like, give me the chance. Jeez. That's the power attack. Train map, I wonder if that's important. Tube map. London Underground. 2077. More money. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take all the tickets. Teabag, that's funny. I mean, locked door. No, the novice lock. Come on. There we go. Oh, it just leads outside. That's fine. Well, outside is kind of a nebulous concept, I guess. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to try out this mod pack. Yeah. Plan on taking lockpicking, computer hacking, yeah, kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none kind of deal. Child school uniform. I was hoping I could put this on. Oh. High bowler. Sequin dress, summer hat. I like the t-shirt and trousers. Yeah. I don't know how important a lot of this stuff's gonna be. I thought I heard footsteps. Accessible, okay. Oh, that's Rat Roach, wherever it's at. Nothing in the suitcase. Another inaccessible door. Okay. Yeah, this section would be pretty brutal in advanced survivor mode. Although, to be fair, in base Fallout 4, there is that hallway full of rad roaches right at the start. Although, to be fair, in the room before that, you're given a 10mm pistol, so. Right? No. You just have the club. Man, it's been so long. Yeah. Game is kind of quiet, huh? There's not really a radio, and to be fair, even if there were, I don't think YouTube would allow me to play it. Ugh. We'll go over the perks. Let's see if I level up before the end of the stream. Then we can kind of go down the list of perks. Okay, I feel like I'm being kind of a dummy. Yeah, we already looked through there. Probably don't need this many tickets, but like, surely they don't weigh you down too much. Okay. Maybe this isn't the way to go. This was just like a free little loot room. I mean, come on, I gotta at least get out of the tutorial, right? Right, there's nothing up here, no. That's busted, so that makes me think I was right. I hate that. Ooh. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to come back here later? Oh no, here we go. I am an idiot. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my X button on my controller is kind of sticking a little. My controller's clean though, so I don't know what the problem is. Whoa. I didn't realize we were gonna start moving. Wow. This really does remind me of Fallout 3. Ooh. Lost control of my character there. Well, if that ain't cool. Okay, let's see. It's currently 9:21 p.m. I don't want to stay up too much past 10 o'clock. I'm going to try to keep an eye on the time. That's where I'm looking at wrapping this up. Kind of a short stream for me, but I was late to getting to it. Lab rat. Whatever those scientists did to you, it took a toll on your body. Until you find a cure for this ailment, you'll take 30% more damage in combat. Further investigation into your origins may lead to the remedy. Wow. Railway spine. That crash left you rattled, and you'll take more than a stim pack to fix this kind of damage. Until you seek a medical professional, you'll deal 30% less damage in combat. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Yeah, it's pretty brutal, huh? Okay, there's a bed. We keep a tally of all the sleeping bags we see for survival mode. I wasn't paying attention in the tutorial, but now that I know where to go, I could probably just speed run it. If and I were to do that. Here, ooh, a cider. Interesting. I mean, I'm gonna assume playing the radio will be fine. Hello, gentlemen.
Bloody hell, what was that?
Sounded painful if you ask me.
Better not be those dogs up to something. I swear if it is.
Not everything's the dogs, Johnny.
You look like shit, mate. You alright? This one just came off the train, boss.
Quiet, the both of you. Well, well, well. If it isn't the lab rat. You made it out. You're in a right state, ain't you? Never had a crash round here before.
At times, people withhold information or tickets. You can attempt to persuade them into sharing. Yeah.
Is there a problem, or are you just enjoying the
okay.
silence?
Weird. You can move the D-pad to select, but you actually need to do this.
Winston.
Yeah, enjoy.
Oh, look at that.
Name's Gaunt. Sebastian Gaunt. And these dredges are Chill Winston and Johnny Shrapnel. But you can ignore Johnny. We're the vagabonds.
We're the roughest, toughest, sharpest gang round these parts. Not like the dogs.
Snuff it, Johnny. Don't scare away our new acquaintance. So, who are you exactly?
I'm not really sure. I woke up in a lab, there were scientists, and I got on a train. I'm just lost and confused. I escaped a lab? I think I'm also a train wreck survivor. Unclear, but it would appear I was stuck in some sort of a lab.
Is there a problem, or are you just enjoying the silence?
I like that one. I forget. You got a cursor.
Only the gentry use those trains. Looks like you're a wayfarer now, like the rest of us.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Wait, so yeah, now I don't have a cursor.
Yeah, well, you don't look like it.
Interesting.
Lewisham, or what's left of it.
The
Isle of Dogs Syndicate. Johnny gets a bit excited about them.
Okay, now I have a cursor again. This is
Yeah,
weird.
it was supposed to be a supply run.
We bought the location off someone in Thameshaven. Some old construction papers.
Well then, wayfarer. Seems like you got two choices. You could head down that way to the Thames folk. Ain't exactly pleasant to look at, but appearances can be deceiving. They may even know a thing or two about that lab, seeing as they sold us the location. Otherwise, you can stick it out with me and my mates. We help you out, you help us out. How can I put this nicely? They look like chewing gum stamped into the pavement.
Okay.
Let's just say that we're not the only gang sniffing around London, and we need help dealing with the competition. Obviously, we'd give you a little pick-me-up first. You could just wander off in a random direction, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I doubt that you'd last long in your state.
I agree. You can't tell me what to do. I go where I please. I mean, I don't really know them, and if these people at Talmshaven
Is there a problem, or are you just
know
enjoying
about
the
the
silence?
lab, let's check it out.
Well, suppose I'll just bandage me feelings. But I wish you luck with the Thames folk, Wayfarer. Head north to the Prilladog food factory. They can give you directions. Here, take this for the road. Its best days are behind it.
Ooh, level up. Ballast. Oh. Of course. The first weapon I'm given by somebody else is a knife. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna kind of do a little bit of everything. As far as like weapons and stuff, I want to be able to give everything a, you know, a good college try. Okay, so he pointed this way. I wonder he meant like keep going this way or visit the vagabonds after investigating. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I have a quest marker too. Cool. Got all these animations and stuff. Yeah, it's not really good. I like it. Like I said, the game's a bit quiet though, which is why I'm sitting here rambling. If I don't have like noise to focus my brain, then I just start saying everything I'm thinking out loud. Whoa, okay. Okay. Okay, you like hurt. Thank you for standing still while I shove a bunch of food into my body. Just eat the tea bag. That'll work.
Should have messed around.
Yeah.
Again. Do it again.
Oh, man. Okay. Whew. This, taking extra damage and dealing less is certainly, brutal. Let's see where this puts me. Okay, good. That's cool. Again, the animations for this are sick. Alright, let's try this again. actually utilize here. What weapon do you have now? Okay, that was way better. Okay, we might be abusing VATS here in the early game. Okay. Yeah, I might fiddle around with the settings and stuff in my own time. I did a little bit before stream, but nothing major. Factory guard, Tommy concert. Oh, I don't think it's gonna make it. Okay, that just won't let me. Nice, nice, nice. Our first companion, methinks? Yeah, alright. That was pretty awesome.
The fuck is your problem? I won't be calming down anytime soon. Me bloody dogs are dead because of you. Those dogs were mine. Churchill and the others. Some were strays, maybe. But mine, I fed them every day. Oh, I guess you couldn't have known. Oh, forgive me. I'm an animal lover. To be honest, he's always getting picked on by the other strays. He really needs a home. With me work and all, I don't really have time to take care of the little guy properly. Why not make amends for everything? Think you could adopt him? Churchill's his name.
Absolutely. I'd love a pet. Can you do any trips? Can I come back later? I'm not sure. Now that I would love the pet.
Great. He's a real good boy. You do right by him, he'll do right by you. Just give him a little pat on the head if you want to take him with you. He's smart enough to work out the rest. Anyway, enough about the dog talk. Why are you here?
How do I get to Townshaven?
Thameshaven. Don't know why you'd want to go there. But if you insist, keep following the road, past the bunker, past Fesco, then turn right. Keep going, and you'll reach the old tube station. It's down there. This here is the Prilla Dog Chum Factory. We're the #1 canned goods supplier in London. Doctor, here, you're having a... I'm not supposed to talk about our health and safety practices. It's in me contract. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go, buddy. Awesome. Whoa. What is this? Well, some trick that was. No, no, yes, yeah. New trick? Nope, okay. My god, you're adorable. I promise to let nothing bad ever happen to you. Yeah, we might have to get me one of those as soon as I can. I own one of these in real life, a Lee Enfield Mark IV. Yeah, I think that'll be probably one of my main weapons in the playthrough. That also looks really good. Okay. Let's pop over here and save. Okay, I did level up. So, thanks to Gifted, I have 5 and everything instead of 4 and everything. Yes, these are like just level based. You don't actually need a lady killer and confirmed bachelor. So from a mechanical standpoint, confirmed bachelor makes more sense. 10% more damage just across the board. But we'll see. Okay, 20% more damage. Yeah, kind of the generic. I don't know if I'll pick a perk yet. Yeah, some of these animations are really cool. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy, like Slayer's back. %50 melee speed. Wow. Yeah. Locksmith wouldn't be a bad one to grab. Life giver and toughness are probably gonna be one. Ugh, sorry. This is an interesting perk. Persuading someone with a special perk, usually 75% bonus XP, level 3. Requiring level 22. I don't know. This just feels like a diminishing returns kind of perk. Because, like, eventually you'll run out of the need for XP or video game. Lone Wanderer, it's a classic. Attack Dog might be a pick. Yeah, I want to raise my charisma eventually to 8. I'm not sure what like the max level of this is. I'm trying to remember Fallout 4. Is it like level 30? Huh. Yeah, we'll just have to wait until we get kind of more weapons and stuff. Yeah, science is one I really want to. Yeah, we'll just have to see. But yeah, it looks like a lot of the weapon specific, except for heavy weapons, is all, I mean, really early on in the perk trees. I think historically in base game Fallout 4, Rifleman or Commando are like your best bets. You either just use non-automatic rifles, which like includes shotguns, a bunch of other crazy stuff, or with automatics you could have like pistols and stuff too. Switch them, like the 10mm pistol automatics, like insane. But yeah, we'll see. Whatever kind of weapons first start catching my eye, that's probably what we'll level, but getting things like gun nut and blacksmith and armor aren't bad. Action Boy was a perk I knew I really wanted. I think I get, yeah, you do get, that's level 4, Mysterious Stranger. Idiot Savant might not be bad, but it's, in a way, it is kind of like that speech check, where it's like a diminishing return kind of deal, you know? Yeah. Oh man, sorry. We'll hold on to that perk point for now until I start getting a little bit more equipment under my belt. I'm gonna start checking things out. Looks like we go down here. Man, I cannot wait to get a gun. Ooh. Okay, that scared the crap out of me. Okay. I don't know if tickets are like caps in this. I guess they are by the frequency that I'm finding them. I'm assuming the tickets are like the currency. Red shrews I can take. Yeah, I don't know if we'll really be. Oh yeah, here's Fresco. I don't know if like stealth is something that'll be super important. If I do a survival mode playthrough, that'll most certainly be like the main. And then it just kind of depends. My survival builds kind of fluctuate because you either, to me, you do like the Skyrim stealth archer kind of build, or you do like a melee, but you take, oh, I forget what the name of the perk is. Blitz, I think? The one that lets you, melee at range, effectively. Hello, Radeep. Or Randeep?
State your business, civilian. Really? Not many go looking for it. But each to their own, I guess. Thames Haven is under lockdown, from what we've been able to gather. They've barricaded themselves in. No one goes in or out. Seems their pest problem finally got out of control. Beneath us, in the flooded remains of Canada Water Station, Thames folk like to keep to themselves. Personally, I wouldn't mind helping them. Thames folk are folk just like you and me, but we just don't have the authorization. The orders from up top are clear. No interference with the Thames folk.
I don't know if I want to give Sebastian, like, just drop that name, you know?
Mutants, children of the Thames. Some of my comrades call them sludge suckers, but never to their face. If you've never seen one, prepare yourself. Just to be clear, I don't advise doing this unless absolutely necessary. They've barricaded the main entrance. You'll have to go in the long way around, through the south entrance. Find their leader, Rachel Hall. Good luck. Mind the gap and all that.
Interesting. So I assume I can just go past you. Okay. Yeah, we might be knocking the difficulty down, actually. With how brutal this has been. Okay. Where, what? I have to get back in the swing of things, as it were. 3 rads, but that's a bunch of hell immediately for some rads. I mean, it sucks to have rads, but you can break that. Gotcha. Whoa. Let's look at this one first. Yeah, looks like a dead end. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to really dive in this. I'll try to resist the urge to like make a save for my own time exploring. I want to try to, you know, like Stalker. No, I can't get up there. Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. I mean, I've forgotten like a good amount, but for the most part, I mean, I have beat that game before. Like, you know, I know some of the things that happen. Yeah, so I think this is what he was saying, that it's blocked off right there, so I have to, instead of being able to go through here, I gotta go through the other way, I think. Or again, I might just be dumb, right? I mean, you can't. Oh, I don't think this is intended. Hold on. Can I Skyrim this? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so some kind of a weird, like, developer artifact or something, but I can't really do anything with it. Ugh. I mean, I don't want to keep trying, waste time. Okay, this obviously is not the right way. Yeah, so let's go back topside, look around. But like I was saying, Shadow of Chernobyl, which I do promise to get back to at some point. I just, yeah, there's kind of a lot of stuff happening in other games that I'm not streaming that I kind of want to get done, like stuff in Dead by Daylight. But I will continue the Shadow of Chernobyl playthrough here pretty soon. I've been kind of treating streaming so far as like an off day activity when, you know, like none of the boys are on. Okay. Golly, that was a nightmare noise. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know how much farther we'll go today. I imagine I need to start wrapping it up soon. I haven't checked the time here in a minute, but okay. Yeah, 9:50, so yeah, here pretty soon. Yeah, but I'm definitely, intrigued to... Yeah, so raiders in this are called hooligans, got it. I'm definitely intrigued to continue. Yeah, this is where you need armor, got it. Improved unarmed damage. Reduced limb. Reduce additional melee damage for blocking. That probably wouldn't be bad. Deep pocket. Whoa. That's also a bug, I'd assume. It's there twice. Aerodynamic, power texture, and less AP. Yeah, so this looks largely the same from what I remember of Fallout 4. Yeah. Okay. So this is like the vault suit. Yeah, you get the yeah, blue coat, yellow coat. Yeah. Gotcha. Armored test suit. Yeah, so we'll see. This yeah, we might go back to the test suit. Armor 2 is pretty intense for that though. Yeah, all the same. Oh, that's all the same. Gotcha. Yeah. We'll just, yeah. This is largely gonna be kind of a feel it out run. I'd have a little better idea if we were doing base Fallout 4. What is that? What is this? But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, it's a lot more loose. I'm trying to do that with games in general. I've kind of gotten where, of course, I keep harkening back on the kind of the same games. I'm on kind of a nostalgia kick, and I'll go back play games of my childhood. But those are like, I'll stand here and I'll kind of talk it out for the last little bit. We'll go and pop a save here. But you know, it's like I've been going back with like a bunch of nostalgic games from, I say, my childhood. Mostly like high school, which I guess is still childhood. But I had gotten really big into gaming in like middle school going into high school. That's not obvious. But there were like a bunch of different games I would play, like the Dragon Age series, Dragon Age Origins specifically. I played so much of Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. Those were both good. But like a lot of those nostalgia games, I kind of have a like a set. I don't want to say like a set play style. That and like I just kind of know where a lot of stuff is, just like natively, just because I've played the game for so long. So a lot of the playthroughs get kind of samey and boring, like Skyrim. Oh my god! I mean, with me playing a Fallout 4 mod pack, I don't think Skyrim has any like mod packs like this. I mean, there's like what, Skyblivion coming out pretty soon, but that's Oblivion, not The Elder Scrolls 5. And I mean, I have the remake if I really wanted to do that. Oblivion also was a game that I played a lot of in my like formative gaming years. But like I was saying, I want to like break into games that I haven't like played to death, because like Skyrim, I could do a playthrough on the channel. I kind of know the play style or whatever, the character that I would play. But I've just man, since 2011, I have beat that game into the ground. I mean, to be fair, I probably haven't done absolutely everything, but man, it sure feels like it at this point. I mean, there's a lot of like stuff added with the what is it called, the Legendary Edition or Anniversary, whatever this newest what, like the 14th time Skyrim's been re-released. That adds all the like creation content for free or whatever. You know, there's definitely a lot of stuff in that I've not done. I kind of started a playthrough and it, like Skyrim does, it kind of petered out just because, yeah, I'm telling you, man, to the people that can still play that game this far in, and I mean, I know that, like, challenge runs are really popular on YouTube, but I know people who would still, I mean, they would pick up Skyrim right now and they could sit down and have a full playthrough, and like, man, all the power to them. I don't know if I could do it anymore. I mean, maybe it'd be a little more motivating, knowing that I'm streaming it, but man, that would just be a tough pill to swallow, let me tell you. Yeah. But yeah, I started this YouTube channel, and I mean, I say that like I'm trying to make some sort of career out of it, which I'm really not. But I started this kind of with the intent of, when I'm sitting there just playing single player games by myself, like sometimes it'd be cool to have somebody to talk to. So I started this YouTube channel to stream like a lot of my single player playthroughs, just on the off chance that maybe someone drops in, says hi, maybe we talk. That's kind of the big point, and I understand a lot of that comes with needing to like advertise and produce good content, but yeah, the other half of this YouTube channel is kind of keeping playthroughs for me to like, I don't know, to kind of capture like life moments, how I was feeling, and it's like a really introspective thing for me, that, I don't know, for some reason I was just really drawn to the idea of doing it. It sounded fun. But yeah, Fallout London, I know we didn't really explore much, and I'm not really great at explaining the mod pack and everything, but to be fair, again, I went into this as blind as I could, because the base game Fallout 4, I could almost play that game blindfolded, man. I've been there, done that, so I really want to have like a fresh Bethesda style like adventure again, and I mean, this mod pack is stellar. The team that was behind I mean, this is great. It completely changes the map, and all this voice acting's nice, and I'm not really butthurt about the protagonist not having voice lines anymore. I mean, in Fallout 4 it is cool, but maybe that's my age showing, but I've come from a long line of games with silent protagonists, so it doesn't really bother me. And I mean, yeah, if anything, it does kind of give that nostalgic click for the older Fallouts. This looks, I mean, it looks a lot like Fallout 4, to be fair, but like all the urbanness of it just gives me Fallout 3 vibes. Yeah, I'm excited to keep diving into this. Yeah, the next time I stream this, I will try to stream it a little earlier, play for a little longer. And I don't know when that'll be, and I don't even know if it'll be the next thing that I stream, but we'll see. I think I will enjoy this playthrough. It's gonna be hard, and I'm gonna try to quit talking about it, but fighting the temptation to play on survival mode is becoming difficult. If anything, that might, who knows, to try to maybe scratch that itch, I might try to run a survival mode playthrough of just baseline Fallout 4. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's part of it's the playtime, just how long I've played Fallout 4 is certainly part of it, as far as burnout, but a good amount of it is Bethesda jank. I don't know how many times where like I've been soft locked because of glitches or like save files just get corrupted, and obviously on survival mode you really got like the one save file, so if you lose it you've just lost a whole playthrough. Yeah, I'm not a super big fan of like modding games. I just kind of never have been. I've been like a vanilla video game enjoyer. But with GOG having these like one click mod installs is so nice. Me not having to actually sit there and set it up and mess with it. There's some playthroughs of some Stalker mod packs that I'm kind of cooking up, but again, this is like adding a lot to a plate that doesn't really look like I'll be finishing. We'll just have to see. I really I want to add a little bit of variety just to not burn myself out on like the Stalker universe, but I've got this as a potential game I might be playing that's, you know, a little more variety than my normal fare. Another game series, I guess, but at least for the initial, another game I am thinking about streaming is Metro 2033, the Redux, but it's kind of in that same vein of like a childhood game, and I've played it to death. So, like, you know, a lot of the... I'm not going to remember the nuances of, like, levels and stuff like that, but just the experience as a whole. Like, I mean, I have been here and done it. I've beat the game, I mean, not like an outrageous amount of times, maybe 2 or 3 times. At least twice, because I've gotten the, like, good karma ending and bad karma ending. Now, I've thought about, because I haven't played Metro Exodus, which is the 3rd game, and they're about to release the 4th, 2039. And I have thought about if I am going to be playing the whole Metro series for the channel. I've thought about for at least the Reduxes, Metro 2033, and then the next game, Last Light, doing a Ranger Hardcore, which is it like limits your HUD if I remember, and military grade bullets are more scarce, which is like your main currency, and then also like a really high damaging ammunition, which is really important for like the late game of Metro. There's some tough cookies you gotta crack through. I don't know if it's as impactful in Last Light. I mean, I'm sure there's sections that are way easier. The boss fights in Last Light are what will really suck. I remember way back in the day, my brother getting soft-locked on one of the bosses in Last Light because he just did not have any ammunition. So we'll have to see. Depending on how well I would take the the Metro 2033 Ranger Hardcore save, depending on how well that playthrough went, would, you know, encourage whether I did Last Light. And then Exodus, if I ever get around playing it for the channel, it'll probably be, you know, just like a normal playthrough again, like this, since I haven't experienced it before. But that's all just future speculation. If anyone watches this and has an opinion, like, totally comment it. Because, I mean, you know, if there is things that people would want to see, which is like a wild idea, like, I'd definitely be down to play it. Yeah. Well, I think this will wrap up today's stream. Sorry it was kind of a short one and a little bit of a nothing burger, but that's how it is sometimes. Definitely though, I'll give this game the like time and respect. because this mod pack is just insane. They did such a good job. Yeah. Let's see, that's gonna cut that audio out. So it'll be quiet. Yeah. Man, I'm excited. But I'm also tired, so I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Thanks for anyone who watches this in retrospect. That's awesome. Like I said, I'm not sure when my next stream will be or what game it'll be. Probably this, if I had to guess, but I do need to give Shadow of Chernobyl more attention. We are fairly close to beating it. I mean, there's still a good chunk of game left, but now we're in like the fun part of the playthrough. It's where all the crazy stuff starts happening. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. See ya.